Aiden Crowley, WAB, we just spoke with Coach, just talking about how important was it to get in game simulated moments, especially with a group that hasn't spent a lot of time on the court together. How important was that for you two today to get in the game and get in that feel?
I think it was super important for like our team just to feed off of each other, and like the energy on our team really transfers, and when we are all in sync and we're all locked in, like we see really good results. So I think just getting everybody on the same page and getting the energy flowing really makes a difference from our team, and it'll be a good asset for us down the line.
Ashley Beach with Ohio Athletics. For the both of you, what was your biggest takeaway from today's exhibition?
Really just like we're in progress, because we did a lot of good things, but we also had some things that we could have done better. But I mean, we probably really couldn't see that we got down, so that's what I feel like we did good, and just gotta work on the things we need to do better on.
Yeah, I think my takeaway is just getting in the gym and just getting reps and just working on like being tougher than the other team. Like even in practice when we do play against each other, just going at it more so it can simulate the game, and when game time comes we won't have any problems. But overall I thought we did really good.
Yeah. So you mentioned just being aggressive, and you guys attacked the rack a lot today. 40 free throws you guys shot. How do you guys feel about that side of it, just the aggressiveness you guys showed today?
Well, really anybody on our team can get past like our defender. We just got to be aggressive every time, and we just got to make sure we finish through contact and make sure we get those open layups.
Yeah, I agree.
Earlier, Coach Boldon mentioned kind of handling the press, and it didn't go your guys' way sometimes. What were you seeing out there on the court?
I honestly just think it just starts with confidence, just like knowing that like everybody on our team is more than capable of like handling the ball against pressure, and I think it's just like us as teammates just uplifting each other to know like even though they're pressing us, like don't worry about it, like we're good, like we can get it across the court. And yeah, I think it's just starting with confidence.
Yeah, I agree with that, but also like just being quick to like beat them before they're in the press, because like we did that a couple times and
it worked.
Yeah.
Monica, this one's for you. Obviously, your first, not official game, but game simulated reps as well. 17 points. What were your kind of takeaways from your individual performance today?
Really, I didn't get in my head. Like I didn't play like a freshman, I felt. So that was really the biggest thing. I was a little nervous, but I didn't really show it.
Coach, this is obviously an exhibition match. Just going in, what did you want to get away from this game, and what did you see from your team just today in general?
I thought I was really impressed with how well they handled situations. We didn't handle their press real well, but we didn't let that consume us. We didn't play a very good third quarter, and we didn't let that consume us, which I was really impressed with that, given the experience that we have. I thought they handled themselves very well and got themselves kind of going the right direction again. The energy level in the first, second, and fourth quarters I thought were really good, and I think that's a good sign. You can keep going. You can ask a follow-up question.
Yeah. So you did mention the experience of this group. How important is it to get in, obviously, simulated game sense for that group, obviously, to just kind of come together, get on the floor, and gel?
Yeah, we found it to be very important. We went back and forth as to whether this was going to be a scrimmage or an exhibition game, and we just thought for our kids, for the not just the freshmen, but just the players that are new. There's a number of players on our roster who did not play for us last year. Let's just say it that way. And to kind of get through the pregame and all of that kind of stuff and kind of figure out what their day looks like and how you're going to handle treatment and warm-ups and, you know, all the fun stuff that comes with it. And I was really impressed with how they did all that, and certainly excited moving forward.
Did you want to go, Ashley?
You could have gone, so
Okay. I guess I can keep going. And then just a little bit more. Coach, 8 for 19 from 3, obviously. I think you guys last year were pretty successful behind the arc. Is that an area that you feel like your team can excel in this year?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought, you know, I was happy with that number. I was happy with the number of free throws that I thought we were very aggressive in getting to the rim. And yes, I always love three-pointers, so I'm a fan. I like to fire them up. So I don't think that'll change anytime soon. There's a lot of value in being a good three-point shooting team, right? It's the only shot on the floor that's worth more points than the rest of them. And if you can shoot it well, you have a good chance of winning, and it opens up a lot of other things that you can do once you do that. It puts a lot of pressure on people. So that's certainly nice to see, and you know, hopefully it continues as we move forward. Did you find your question?
Yes, I did. Ashley Beach with Ohio Athletics, 33 points off forced turnovers. How do you feel your team did on defense today?
I was really pleased with the first, second, and fourth quarter defensively. You know, I think part of the third quarter was my problem. We stayed in the locker room too long. So I guess it was an exhibition game for me too, as a new coach here, to try to figure out how to handle things a little bit better. But I don't know that we just looked sluggish, and I don't know that I gave them enough time to get themselves ready to play the third quarter. At least it didn't look like it, and it's something that. Now you look at all aspects of the game, and you know, you look at, from my perspective, combinations of players that you played, and when you put people in, when you took people out, did people sit too long? You know, there's a lot for me to figure out with this squad also. So it was. I think it'll prove to be a good day for us when we can get in and break some of these things down and try to clean up some of the mistakes we made moving forward.
We saw Kate Dennis have a big day today. Just your thoughts on her performance?
Just really proud of her. I mean, I wish you could see the amount of time that she's put in the gym over the last 6 months. It's been incredible. I feel like every time I come here, she's shooting. And, you know, as a coach, like, you really like it when your stuff works. Like, when you drop a play and it works, it feels good inside. But you really like it when you see kids that are putting in work that other people don't see succeed. And, you know, it was a game, and it was a good game. I hope it's a sign of what's to come, but I was really happy to see that for her, because I think she deserves it.
And then, Coach, obviously, first game coming up right around the corner. Where do you want to see your team improve in this time off before the first game?
We got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. We were just sloppy with the basketball too often. You know, and again, some of that is on me, of putting people in better positions to be successful. You know, it's my job is to figure out what kids do well and put them in position to do that. So we have to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. We can't afford to not shoot the ball 20 times. You know, it's just simple math. When you have the ball, you have to get a shot off. And the better the quality of shot, the better you're more likely of it going in. But we have to clean that up. And I was a little disappointed with our rebounding effort. I know we came up with some rebounds. I know we got some offensive rebounds, which probably surprised people. But I think we could have done a better job defensively, and that's something that we'll address as well moving forward.